welcome to today's tapping session. This is our last request from the actor to artist community to help support you in craft, consciousness, and currency through the aftermath of the LA fires. So this tap is obviously devoted to this moment, but it will forever remain timeless. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Seba. I am a certified Dream Awake EFT tapping practitioner. I'm a Russian trained actress in Uzbekistan, and I am a bona fide creative rebel in art and life, helping you live your best expression and evolution in art and life. So if you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. We're building the ensemble. It's a party. It's a collective consciousness ascending together. It's really special, and I'm really happy you're here. So, let us dive in today to tapping into financial flow. Wherever you may currently be in your finances right now, let this tap bless you, soften you, relax you, upgrade you, open you to receive what is your birthright, because we are abundance, we are overflow, we are wealth. And however our personal circumstances have materialized, things we've inherited from our ancestral line, society, certain soul corrections we're here to move through, let us bring love to the places of scarcity and lack and contraction so you can open yourself back up to the cosmic flow, overflow of abundance that is your birthright. So, let us take a deep breath in together. Let it out with a sigh. Beautiful. We're going to begin by massaging on the emotional well. So the way that tapping works is that we're actually going to go into the places that feel uncomfortable, that feel sticky, that feel contracted, and we're going to bring it love and compassion and empathy, and that's how we rewire our brain, body, and nervous system to a more empowering and healthier perspective. Essentially, a life, a timeline, a dimension that we want to be experiencing. And money is near and dear to my heart because I've been on my own odyssey. Let's call it an odyssey because it has been. Specifically connecting and correlating money and abundance to my gifts. And I will be making more tapping videos on this because it's something I've so deeply struggled with and overcome. And I believe it's one of the keys and gateways to liberating creatives around the world, so we can live our highest timeline and then contribute that joy, that vitality, that happiness, that overflow to the collective. So we're going to tune in right now to what is currently causing you a lot of strife, a lot of struggle, a lot of stuckness, a lot of suffering around your finances. And we're just going to allow ourselves to feel it. Let everything just rise up to the surface. Any doubt, any fear, any contraction, any pushback, any resistance to even doing this tap with me right now. Like, what is tapping on my body going to do with me? Let's just feel it all right there. Take a deep breath in, release a sigh. Let it out. Gorgeous, tapping the center of the chest. Repeating after me, I'm going to make a little script for us. And if what I say is inaccurate to your experience, you go on and tell me what is. It's also very normal to feel sensations of yawning, hiccuping, burping, crying, tingling, shaking, even a little nausea or tiredness. This is all just the energy moving and transmuting. So let's allow our bodies to do what they know how to do best beyond our logical minds. So repeating after me. I'm really struggling with finances right now. I'm really struggling with my finances right now. I feel scared and alone in this endeavor. I feel like I'm stuck in looping realities I don't want to be in. I feel so disconnected from the flow. It's like I'm in a perpetuating state of financial muck. And even though I'm really struggling with finances right now, and it's really scary, and I don't know how I'm going to move through this, I'm open to loving and accepting myself. I'm open to forgiving myself. And I'm choosing to embody my worth right now in this moment, exactly as I am. Take a deep breath in, release a sigh. Tapping in between the eyebrows, all this struggle around money. Tapping the temples, all this stuckness, density, and tension around money. Tapping underneath the eyes. This is really uncomfortable in my body. Tapping underneath the nose. Part of me is even afraid to voice these concerns out loud. Tapping underneath the lips. This is really overwhelming and I don't know what to do. Tapping all over the chest. I'm really scared about not having enough money right now to pay my bills, to pay my rent, let alone to invest in my career or open a savings account. Or I'm wondering how I can pay off all that debt. Or someone owes me money and I'm waiting for them to give it to me. Tapping the front of the ribs where they stick out. This is really a lot to handle. Tapping the side of the ribs. And it makes sense. I feel so shut down and contracted and scared. Tapping the inside of the left wrist. I feel really shut down and scared around money. It makes sense that my body's just trying to protect me. Tapping the side of the thumb by the nail because I've lived in survival mode for so long. Tapping the pointer finger by the nail, and thrival mode feels like a far-off concept. Tapping the middle finger by the nail when I'm still just struggling to make ends meet. Just tune into the part of you that's been in this cycle, that's been in this looping reality, that's been on the struggle bus around money. Week to week, month to month, paycheck to paycheck living, not knowing how you're gonna break free, trying different things and it not working, working harder, taking on another job, borrowing money, creating debt, tapping the opposite side of the next finger, just feeling into what's actually been going on. And then the pressure and weight or judgment of not quite knowing how to break free from it. So we're tuning into multiple layers here. And we're just gonna allow ourselves to feel it. What's been happening, what's been coming up, and then our perception of that, how we're judging that, how we're criticizing that, or we think how other people are judging or criticizing us because of that. Take a slow, deep breath in, release a sigh. Tapping the inside of the pinky finger. I love and deeply accept myself exactly as I am. Tapping the side of the hand, and I forgive myself for not knowing how to move through this. I forgive myself for feeling so stuck and confused and shut down about this. I forgive myself for feeling so hopeless and full of fear and doubt. Tapping all over the head. I've been just doing the best that I can with the resources and awareness that I have. Tapping in between the eyebrows. And it seems like it's just enough to get by. And this is really frustrating. Tapping the temples. This is really disheartening. Tapping underneath the eyes. I'm stuck in this looping experience of reality that feels disempowering. Tapping underneath the nose. That feels draining and exhausting. Tapping underneath the lips. And then I can't help but blame and shame myself. Or think that there's something wrong with me. Or it works for everyone else, but not for me. Right? Tapping all over the chest. Other people can manifest abundance. Other people can get cash out of the blue. Other people receive prosperity and riches. But why is it so hard for me? Why is it so hard for me? Tuning into that right now. Just how that concept or perception or belief infiltrates your life. What kind of experiences it attracts. How that belief system keeps recreating the same experience. Tapping the front of the ribs. Part of me feels I don't deserve it. Tapping the side of the ribs. Part of me feels like I'll have to work harder, and I don't want to do that. Tapping the inside of the right wrist. Part of me feels like I'll have to sacrifice some part of me to get what I want. And I'm already deep in the struggle here. Tapping the side of the thumb. I don't have the bandwidth to add a new gig or job on my plate. Tapping the pointer finger by the nail. It's possible I deserve to receive exactly as I am. Tapping the middle finger by the nail. It's possible I deserve to receive. And what's the amount of money that would feel really soothing and supportive to your nervous system and to your life right now? Maybe tapping the opposite side of the next finger, it's enough to pay your rent or pay off your bills. Maybe it's double that, so you have some spaciousness and ease. Maybe it's another specific amount of money. Maybe it's being debt-free. Tapping the inside of the pinky finger. And this just feels so far off for me. This almost feels impossible for me. This feels like it's going to be way too much work. Tapping the side of the hand. And I'm already so tired. I've already tried so many things. I've been attempting to manifest this for a long time. And it hasn't really quite worked out yet. Which makes me doubt myself and the universe even more. And then I get angry at myself. And I feel resentful towards the world. And then I really shut down. Just feeling into all those patterns, all those layers, all those cycles we go through. Take a slow, deep belly breath in. Release a sigh. Tapping all over the head. I love and forgive myself for not knowing how to move through this. Tapping in between the eyebrows. It's possible my love can heal this. Tapping the temples. It's possible that actually accepting what's been happening and how I feel is the gateway to creating something new. Tapping underneath the eyes. So I want you to tune into the part of you that's resisting your current reality, your current financial situations, that's pushing back against everything that's happening and how it's actually creating more of what you most likely don't want. So I want you to tune into how that resistance, that pushback, that againstness shows up in the body, shows up in your thought forms, shows up in your beliefs, shows up in how you just see life, I want you to tune into that fully. The resistance, maybe there's an inner critic there saying there's something wrong with you. You don't get it. Everyone can do it, but not you. We're going to feel this fully. This is how we clear it out of the nervous system. All that icky, sticky, yucky, prickly sensations in your body. Allow yourself to fully have it and maybe never let it go. Feel that fully. Give yourself permission to just have it, to just keep it. I don't have to get rid of it. I don't have to let it go. I can stay where I am. I can have this fully. Let's take a slow, deep breath in. Let it all out with a sigh. Feeling into any shifts in the body, mind, and nervous system. Actually, I don't know if I want to keep carrying this with me. Tapping all over the chest. I'm actually open to maybe finding another way. It's possible that by forgiving myself, I'll be able to call more of my life force energy back to me. It's possible that by releasing shame and blame of myself, I'll come back home into my place of power. Tapping the front of the ribs. It's possible that by accepting what's been actually happening, I can alchemize the scarcity back into abundance. Tapping the side of the ribs. Hey, even this tapping experience is abundant right now. Let's just tune into that. Tapping the inside of the left wrist. Me being here in this moment is an abundant experience. Tapping the side of the thumb by the nail. Me being able to even tap my fingers and feel breath in my chest and have my heart beat without me having to think about it is deeply abundant. Tapping the pointer finger by the nail. Just tuning into that frequency, that opening, that softening, that possibility of abundance already moving in you and around you. It's in every cell of you, in every breath we take, in every thought we have and choose to have. Perhaps even tuning into the family members you have in your life, or the home you currently have, or your ability to hear a certain piece of music, or look at a flower, or taste something like a lemon that allows that sensation to move through you. Tapping the middle finger by the nail. And we're just gonna hold that possibility, that new frequency in our being, in our mind, in our body, in our nervous system. That opening, that softening, that allowing of the abundance that's already here to compound, to amplify, to grow, to evolve, to soothe. Take a deep, slow breath in here. Let it out. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. It's possible that the abundance I seek is also seeking me. Tapping the inside of the pinky finger. It's possible that the financial flow I desire is already on its way to me. Tapping the side of the hand. Because my true nature is abundance. My true nature is the flow. My true nature is prosperity beyond my wildest imaginings. And it's possible I'm deeply deserving of that, exactly as I am, right now in this moment. Take a deep belly breath in, release a sigh. Amazing, tapping all over the head. So I want you to tune back into the certain amount of money that you desire in this moment to help you pay your rent, pay your bills, live in overflow, clear some debt, clear all your debt, have an experience, go on a trip, receive an opportunity, whatever it is. I want you to call that forth, tapping in between the eyebrows. And when you hold that vision or manifestation or outcome in your field, in your mind, in your heart, I want you to tune into the first thought or emotion that comes up that says, oh no, that's not possible. Oh, that won't happen. Or I have to work really hard for this to happen. Or it doesn't work for me. Nothing ever works for me. It's not possible. All that. We're going to feel that. I want you to tell me, tapping underneath the eyes, what that thought is. My resistance is telling me. What's it telling you? Tapping underneath the nose. My resistance is telling me. Tapping underneath the lips. And let's maybe separate the resistance of the thing from our true nature, from our true selves, which is overflowing abundance. So let's maybe say the resistance is telling me. So we're separating it from our identity. Tapping all over the chest. The sensations of this resistance is sharing with me. I want you to drop into the top 2 or 3 emotions or bodily, physical, somatic sensations where it lives in the body. This resistance feels like sticky, prickly, festering, oozing, metallic, overwhelming, blocked, shut down like a barrier, heavy, thick, woolly, dense. Tapping the front of the ribs. This resistance feels like, tell me what it is. And it lives in tell me where it lives in the body. Tapping the side of the ribs. And this is really uncomfortable. And this is really blocking my financial flow of all of the abundance that wants to come in. Tapping the inside of the right wrist. And we're going to go a little deeper with this sensation, with this uncomfortability, and then we're going to feel much better on the other side. So I want you to tune into where the resistance shows up in the body, how it feels, what it's telling you, how that inner critic comes up, and I want you to dial up that feeling by 50%. 50% more on edge, 50% more uncomfortable, 50% more yuck, tapping the side of the thumb by the nail, and now we're going to dial it up to 75%. More compounded, more on edge, more intense, more prickly, more pushback, tapping the pointer finger by the nail. And now we're going to dial it up to 100%. Really let yourself have it. Really go there. The debt, the scarcity, the lack, the confusion, the hurt, the heartache. Just feel it fully. Allow yourself to fully have it. Take a slow, deep breath in. Release a sigh. Amazing. Tapping the middle finger by the nail. Take another slow, deep belly breath in. Release a sigh. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. And in this moment of release, of letting go, of opening, let's invite our higher selves into the space. Any part of you that still has pushback, that still feels stuck, that still feels resistance, that still feels separation, we're inviting our higher selves into the space to hold these parts of us in love and empathy and forgiveness and acceptance. Tapping the inside of the pinky finger, radical self-acceptance, unconditional love and compassion. Your higher self is holding you in all the places that hurt, in all the places that have fear, in all the places that have doubt. Tapping the side of the hand, and it's being transmuted back into love and power and compassion and light and magnetism and overflow right now. Soothing and softening, opening and releasing. Take a slow, deep belly breath in. Release a sigh. Amazing. Tapping all over the head. I'm opening myself to the flow right now. I'm opening myself to the flow right now. Tapping in between the eyebrows. I'm opening myself to cash flow. Tapping the temples. I'm opening myself to abundance and prosperity. Tapping underneath the eyes. I'm open to receiving wealth and riches out of the blue. Tapping underneath the eyes. I'm open to receiving a debt-free opportunity, or an opportunity to clear my debt, or to clear the debt, let's say. Tapping underneath the lips. I'm opening the floodgates to financial flow right now, because I'm more than deserving of receiving right now. Tapping all over the chest. I'm more than deserving of receiving what I need right now. I'm worthy of having all of my needs met right now. Tapping the front of the ribs, including my financial needs. Tapping the side of the ribs. I'm even open to the possibility of receiving beyond what I need. How does that feel? Tapping the inside of the left wrist. I'm open to the possibility of receiving beyond what I desire. So I want you to tune into your desire right now, whatever certain amount of money it is, whatever debt clearing it is, whatever situation it is, outcome it is, tapping the side of the thumb by the nail. And I want you to tune into you already having received this. It's yours. It's there. It's in your life. It's in your bank account. It's in your nervous system. It's in your expectations. Expectations, like, yeah, it's done. When you have something, you don't look for it. Tapping the pointer finger by the nail. And now I want you to tune into the possibility that you have double what you just received. And it just came out of the blue. It came in the most aligned, synchronous, abundant way. Tapping the middle finger by the nail. It came as a byproduct of your inner alignment, of your energy field in coherence, of your heart, mind, body, and nervous system in homeostasis. Knowing your worth, embodying your value, owning your power. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. I'm allowing myself to be surprised and delighted here. Tapping the inside of the pinky finger. I'm allowing financial flow to find me. Tapping the side of the hand. I'm a magnet for my desires. I am a magnet for money. I am a magnet for cash flow. I am a magnet for cash overflow. Tapping all over the head. And I'm so excited for these opportunities to find me. I am so excited for these signs and synchronicities to open my mind to what's even beyond possible. Tapping in between the eyebrows. I am ready to open my bank account and feel a luxurious, opulent overflow. Tapping the temples. I am ready to feel safe and supported and secure around money. Tapping underneath the eyes. I'm ready to feel stable, protected, and elevated beyond my current needs or means. Tapping underneath the nose. I'm ready for the entire universe to conspire in my favor to take care of all of my needs, wants, and luxuries. Tapping underneath the lips. I deserve to have all of my needs, wants, and luxuries met. Right here, right now, in this moment. Tapping all over the chest, just tuning into that potential, that possibility, what that feels like in your body. To have all of your needs, wants, and luxuries met before you even ask. It's just there. It just happens. What are the top 2 or 3 elevated emotions of having all of those needs and wants and luxuries met? This is beyond financial flow. This is like financial overflow, baby. Tapping the front of the ribs. This makes me feel. How does it make you feel? Full of ease, full of magnificence, full of abundance, full of connections, full of support, full of safety. tapping the side of the ribs. Money is so connected to our survival in this physical world. So let's tune into that sensation of safety and abundance and overflow and just gifts, just receiving gifts, just being delighted and surprised and supported by the universe. Like you're just watching this amazing show and somehow you get to be a part of it, just receiving all this magic. It's you. Tapping the inside of the right wrist. I deserve to receive financial overflow beyond my wildest dreams. Tapping the side of the thumb by the nail. And it's really easy for me. It's really fun. Tapping the pointer finger by the nail. I love tapping into this energy. Tapping the middle finger by the nail because receiving financial flow is my birthright. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. And I'm allowing myself to receive right now in this moment. Everything I need and then some. Tapping the inside of the pinky finger. I am a magnet to financial blessings and beyond. Tapping the side of the hand. Money can't help but find me. I magnetize money with ease. I am always in cash overflow. And it feels so good. It feels so good. It feels so good to be in cash overflow. I am in financial flow. I am worthy of financial flow. I am worthy of financial overflow. Yes, you are. Tapping all over the body. Let's say 5 times together. I am worthy of financial overflow. Really dropping into the emotions and sensations and textures and energy and opportunities of that. I am worthy of financial overflow. Maybe you want to add some movement or some sound or some song. Keep saying it out loud. I am worthy of financial overflow. I am worthy of financial overflow. I'm worthy of financial overflow. I'm worthy of financial overflow. Opening your arms, open and ready to receive. Open and ready to receive that overflow, baby. Tuning in to the new rhythm inside your mind, inside your heart, inside your nervous system, feeling the vibration in every cell of receivership, of worthiness, of just knowing at a core soul level, this is who you are, this is what you deserve, this is what you get to receive as a byproduct for being the miracle you already know yourself to be, and as you remember that, bringing all this energy in. Just literally like when you shower, just moving it all over you. Taking this abundant energy, maybe there's a color, maybe there's a texture, it's shimmery, it's effervescent, it's sparkling. Just moving it all over you. This abundant energy, painting yourself, soothing yourself, loving yourself. Opening up your life to receive more and more and more. Gold colors coming to mind for me. Shimmering, effervescent gold. Wanting to move with that gold. Speak with that gold. Dance with that gold. Sip with that gold. This is your call to get some water right now. Maybe even planting that intention in the glass of financial overflow, of that gold sensation, shimmery texture, effervescence, abundance, and sipping it in. We're mostly made of water, baby. Let's do it. Just dropping in inside your being in this moment. Feeling any shifts, any discoveries, any breakthroughs. Noting that down for yourself in your journal or in the comments below, knowing you can come back to this tap at any point. It's yours. From my art heart to yours. Be sure to share this with a friend, creative bestie, colleague, family member who needs the support. This is probably one of the most abundant things we can do is share it. Abundance generates more abundance. And I would love for you to come back and share how financial flow has opened in your life. any new gateways of possibility, any new manifestations, any new perceptions, any new feelings in your body and what you're choosing to inhabit and cultivate on a daily basis. Let's continue the conversation below, and subscribe if you're new here. We're building the ensemble. This is how we share this work with more of the collective. I'm so proud of you. I'm so in awe of you. This is some of the deepest work we can be doing, because when we come fully back into our own rich and resourced rebel place, where we can create the revolution of consciousness, of rest, of just support of ourselves and others. Money is so tied to that, and ultimately money is just energy. It's just a tool, but it's a tool that we need in this physical world to open gateways of possibility for us. So I hope this tap serves you in every capacity, and I'll see you in the next video. And be sure to let me know in the future what taps you want, what you're struggling with, what you're curious about creating or manifesting. This is a co-creative collaborative process. So let's meet in the comments below. There's also opportunities to dive deeper one-on-one with me, with tapping. When you get to curate this and personalize it to you, we get to entirely different levels, quantum shifts, quantum leaps, quantum healing. So much love, and I'll see you in the next tap. Bye, superstar.